You're right there. Welcome back, Lelanders, to a new episode of Clone Evolution. Woo! No, I can't believe it. Whew. Today was a very exciting day. Yesterday I was complaining a little bit because I've been playing disc golf alone so much. Never guess what happened today. Even better than playing disc golf with a hot babe. If that's possible. No, what happened today is when I got to the disc golf course, there happened to be a pro, like one of the best players in all of Canada, and he was just about to tee off, and we got there at the same time. And then he asked, he's like, hey, do you want to team up for a game? Because he didn't have anyone else to play with. I was like, fucking A. I didn't say that, but yeah. The only shitty thing is, I really should have played a game against him, but I didn't realize who it was. So I'm like, oh, we'll just play a practice round, and we won't really keep score. But I was like, fuck, man. Afterwards, I was like, shit, I really should have kept score and tried to play my best. I didn't realize who he was until after we were done playing. He mentioned that he had played before, but I didn't think that he was a pro. Now, if anyone's wondering how I shot, I just practiced. I didn't really try anything good, but I did have a couple good shots that he congratulated me on. So I think I did okay, enough that he was like, yeah, you're shooting pretty good. There we go. Let's get these sent out. No, I think I only beat him on 1 or 2 holes, though, because I wasn't really, well, I shouldn't say I wasn't trying. I was trying, but I was trying my new discs. So I wasn't going for my go-to game, or highest accuracy. But it was nice, because even though I didn't get the best score, there was a couple shots where mine landed, like, right on top of his, almost. So I was like, that was kind of funny. Even one shot, it was hilarious. He was going on about how I need to get a little bit more power. I'm not really making it as far. And then when we went up there, I landed right on his. So I was like, well, apparently it was okay power because it landed right on yours. No, he beat me by like a foot or 2. So I shouldn't say it landed right on it, but... No, what happened was, as he was saying that it wasn't going very far, it hit the same tree that his hit. So... yeah, and the tree was right next to the pin, so wasn't that bad of a shot. No, it was very fun. It was nice to actually play disc golf against a player that was as good as back in the tournament. Or I guess my one buddy Alex, he's that good too. But yeah, it's not very good. I played tournament style players, so that was pretty wild. And he even played against Brody. He said he played in Brody's first official tournament and got a picture with him. So I was like, man, you're so fucking lucky, because Brody's like one of the biggest celebrities I follow on YouTube. So it's kind of like meeting Jesus. It's like, God, you met Jesus? Holy shit. Yeah, so it was a very exciting day, getting not only to go out and play disc golf, but to like play against one of my biggest peers or idols. I guess however you want to look at it, fellow disc golfer. Now, I was pro last year, but I only got to compete in 1 tournament, and I didn't even finish. So, yeah, it was bad. I did not renew my membership this year, because I figured with the way lockdowns are working, we'll be lucky if we're even allowed to disc golf, let alone travel to other countries to play. I'm pretty sure, since I'm disagreeing with the medical officials, I'll have all my human rights suspended in Canada for the rest of my life. As far as I know, that's pretty much what they're saying in the media. So I don't know if that's really true, then I'll never have human rights again, but we'll see. It's kind of a daunting thing to face, right? It's like, who would have thought a dictator would get in charge of your country and take away all your human rights? So I never thought I'd see that coming in Canada. Oh well. Really, I could just capitulate and take experimental medical procedures, but I think I'll pass on that for at least a year or 2. I'm not that dying for my human rights back. I can go a few more years without them. We'll see. Now, if anyone's worried if I'm worried about getting sick, I don't know. I've been watching the Joe Rogan show. Most people are like, oh, that's ridiculous. But so far, all of his show stuff has been right since he's mentioned it. Well, not all of it, obviously, but a great deal of it. Yeah, and they were talking about some of the procedures I'm not allowed to talk about. So it's like, I'm pretty sure that one they're not allowed to talk about. It's pretty good. So I think I'll go with that one. The alternative to the other one you're not allowed to talk about. I should specify, there's two you're not allowed to take or talk about. The one you're supposed to take, and then the one you're not supposed to. Depends who you ask. Some doctors will say yes, others no. I think we're not even allowed to choose doctors anymore. Alright, anyways, let's get off onto some real topics here. The game. What do we need? Do we need energy? Yeah, this is a pretty strong team. They might kick our ass. They got Genie and Freya. This is like a copy of my team, except I don't have him, or him. Or Freya, but Freya's coming soon. Yeah, the game officially thinks this player is one of my best now, so that's why I'm moving him in further. Alright, let's crack a beer. Holy shit, we made it to 3 viewers already. Thanks, everyone. If anyone wants to join the chat, just let me know. Doesn't always have to be Noah. No, I appreciate Noah calling in, though. That's cool. Beats me talking to no one the whole day. Now, if anyone has show topics that they'd like me and the guest to discuss, just put it in the chat as well. We don't always have to just talk whatever. Ooh, that was a pretty good pour. 1/4 inch too tall on the foam. Oh, I'm drinking Laker. That's why. No, I'm just kidding. I'll blame the beer. The victimhood. It's the beer that's out to get me. Oh, I'm getting my asses kicked. Fucking piece of shit, man. How did we lose to this team? You gotta be kidding me. Must be because I should have left it on fire. And that other hero I had in. That was just a shit team. Holy fuck, man. Were they that low and I still lost to them? Fuck, man, I should have played this team. I had a better chance of beating them. Did I play that one and lost? Fuck. I don't know. For me, as great as that guy is, bring this in, turn it to full power. Let's fucking tear him a new one. Cheers, everyone. No, I'm just drinking Laker. It's pretty good. 5%. Must be of age. Not promoting it. Just helping me beat the heat wave. Oh yeah, if anyone's wondering, in Canada we're breaking our all-time heat records that we haven't broke since the 1930s. So I was like, cheers to that. Finally, the heat of the 1930s. That's what I was wondering. The Earth cycles, it seems to be going a lot since like what it used to be. Like the pandemics we used to have, the heat waves we used to have. I wonder what else we're gonna have that we used to. There we go. I like the way this battle's going. Can you believe we got our asses wiped by that other team? Kind of disappoints me that I let our team down so bad, or our guild. Sorry guys and ladies. I'll try to do better next time. Now that's what I figured. I got so inspired playing against that disc golf pro today, seeing like how far. He even told me he shot like one of the best shots of his life, distance wise and aim. So I was like, man, if I can beat that shot, then I'll know I'll be like up there with the top Canadian pros. So now I have like an exact like target of what I need to beat. So I went online and started doing more research, and God, did I ever find some good sources. Turned out one of the best disc golfers on YouTube right now is making some really good high quality videos. And I started to recognize some of the courses. I'm like, what the fuck? Is there someone in the States that has a course that looks just like ours? And I'm like, wait a minute. I started watching more of his videos. Next thing I see is another course I play. And then another course I play. I'm like, wait a minute. This guy must be near us. And then, yeah, I found out he is in Canada. And he must be in the same general area as me. So, merci beaucoup. No, it's funny. He was adding some French to his videos. I was like, yes, I need to study French a little. So, it's nice to hear a few words here and there so I can brush up. Or learn, I should say. Brush up implies that I know something. Now, I took French classes and failed them many times. As you can tell by my poor pronunciation. But hell, my pronunciation of English sucks. Alright, down to one viewer with that comment. Okay, gotta stop being so mean. Now, don't worry if anyone's wondering. Hey, Augusta, thanks for tuning in, man. Appreciate it. Now, if anyone's wondering what new game I'm playing next, I'm pretty sure I'm going to be doing a test with the Entropian community and getting some Entropia streams done with guests. Yeah, 2 victories. So we're up to 64 points. Sadly, I gave them some points because I got my ass kicked once. Yeah, fuck, even this team up here, that's a better team than what I put together. I put a stupid team together. Dumb. Alright, so at least it's not really a complete episode unless I fuck something up really bad. So at least there's one bad fuck up. Hopefully that's the one for the episode. Oh my god, they don't want me to add Alice? You gotta be shitting me. How fucking crazy are they? It's because she's not linked? Is that why? Yeah. How stupid is that? Oh well. Excuse me. Yeah, I have to say the team that I build compared to what the game recommends is definitely a different team now. Very, very different. Holy shit, 3 viewers and a like. Thanks, everyone. Now we're doing better. We were down to 1 viewer and 0 likes there. I was like, no! Alright, so yeah, I've been doing some more work around the house, getting ready to do some more streaming tests with my camera. I was planning on doing it today, but I fucking melted after the disc golf game. If anyone's wondering, we're pushing 50, whatever temperature degrees or whatever Celsius, I can't remember, but whatever 50 is. So we're pushing that soon. Now I think mid-40s some parts of Canada hit, and that's without the humidity. So I'm pretty sure if that hits us and we get humidity, we might actually see 60. So I'm like, ooh, that's pretty much deadly, I think, right? So we'll see if that actually happens. I shouldn't joke, it could. No one's predicting that yet. They're saying still just regular like 40s, but we'll see what happens. That's the weird part. Summer's just begun. We haven't even made it to the heat wave months yet. So that's why I'm a little concerned, getting the battery backups ready just in case the grid goes down. If anyone's wondering if I don't do a show for like a week all of a sudden, it might be my region would lose power. It's the only thing I can think of. And if I do have some crazy blackouts, maybe I'll try to post in the Discord to update everyone what's happening. Now, I don't want to get into catastrophe stuff. I watched some catastrophe stuff on YouTube and it's a bit ridiculous to me. This one guy does a lot of research I like, but he's convinced that the poles are going to flip, and I really don't think that's going to happen. The worst I could see is maybe an ice age, but I'm pretty sure that's going to take a while. It won't just kick in right away. Let's hope. Jinx. No, the pole flip idea is a neat theory, but I don't know, it's a little bit wild for me, because I study gravity wells a lot, and how they interact with the planet's surface and shape the land. So I haven't really seen any evidence for it taking any drastic changes. Most of the gravity wells have been affecting the Earth in the same places for a billion years or longer. So yeah, it doesn't look like any evidence of some giant pole flip. But you never know. I have heard ideas that it's happened in the past, and that's why they think it will again. I'm still very skeptical of even the past ones. Now, I always try to look on the bright side too. Like, why try to picture some huge catastrophe coming? Because if it hits, you're probably dead anyways. So you might as well just imagine that everything's going to be good, and if it always is, you're good to go. There's nothing stressed about it. That's kind of the way I look at believing in the afterlife as well. You might as well believe in one, because if you're wrong, you'll never know. But if you're right, you'll be like, all right, I'm right. I don't think it really matters though. If you didn't believe in the afterlife and you were wrong, then you'd find out you were wrong. And who knows, being wrong isn't that bad. Alright, so we're at 3 victories left to go. Gives me time for a couple more vapes. Oh. No, I've been overdoing it a little bit on the workouts. I've really been like biking a lot, then coming home, working out before I go into the pool, then resting, and then working out again before I do the podcast. So like 2 workouts a day. And it's like 2 arm workout and back workouts combined with a leg day. So I'm starting to reach the point where I should start resting more, because I'm not really taking a rest day. I'm working out every day. I know that's not really the greatest, because your body does rebound quicker and rebuild faster if you do give it a rest day. So who knows, maybe I'll try to fit a rest day in soon. Really, if we get a bad rainstorm, then it'll be rest day. Oh, man. Yeah, so is anyone else experiencing bad heat waves where they live? Or is it pretty stable heat temperatures this year? I know, I can't remember who it was. I think one of the women I know that lives in Eastern Europe, she was saying that their temperatures were a bit different this year. I can't remember if it was hotter or colder, one or the other. Maybe it was colder, yeah, I think that's what it was. Now, to me, that's what it always seems like. If one part of the world's hotter, then another part's colder. It just kind of rotates differently. It's always polar opposites on one side or the other. Excuse me. Now, one of the languages that I got to start learning too is Portuguese. I don't know what it is. It seems like all the hot babes in this city are usually Portuguese. It's always nice to know at least a few words. Alright, so what else is new? I was trying to think of what video game news I heard from Pat and Ian today. They were talking about some topic on the show. Now, I know a lot of things they've been talking about is reselling stuff lately, and I don't know, collecting video games, it seems like such a risky endeavor. Who knows, maybe future generations will like old cartridges, but I'm already at the age where I'm thinking it's ridiculous to collect them. Hey, George Washington, how's it going? I'm trying to think of anything else exciting in the news. I haven't really seen too much lately. There's some big hockey game going on tonight, but I've kind of been sick of sports lately. Now, as soon as my team loses, it's hard to watch. Now, if anyone checked to see if there was any new limited events, I didn't see any today yet. So I'm not sure what the hold up with more limited events. Probably till the Hunger Games is finished counting down. They're still showing the winners. So probably once that's over, then we'll get something new. I know some viewers have been saying we definitely are overdue for a chess. Because, man, the last chess game we had was back in, like, Christmas time, right? So, fuck. It's been, like, 6 months, if not longer. How long do they want us to wait for chess? Once every year? Fuck. Now, if I was the owners of the Clone Evolution in general, or one of their investors, I'd try to get them to add a new mode to the game. Like adding pets, that was a pretty big dramatic change. So if they're willing to go as far as adding pets, they really could add just like a whole new level or some sort of mode. They could easily fit one right there or something. Or not there. Yeah, just move it over or something. Put a new level here. Squeeze the tavern over a bit. Yeah, that's what they should do. They should hold some sort of contest with fans of the game about what sort of new mode they should add. Winner of the contest gets their mode made. And some sort of other prize, like a whole bunch of cool heroes. Ooh, DNA. Ooh, 400 built up. Let's see what it is. Nice. Got Elizabeth. And 4 bullets. That's not bad. Alright, let's continue boosting up our guy, because we do have... Oh, we got a new purple draw. So we'll do that purple draw before the show wraps up today. If I forget by the end, someone remind me in the chat. It's probably a 90% chance I'll forget. Who knows, we might do that draw, get, what's her name, Arena Girl, then we won't have to spend the Vibram tokens on her. That's really what I was hoping, but so far no luck. We'll have to pay for the hero we need. No freebies for us. Now I figure I'm going to keep boosting up his level, and I think we have that whole class built up so he can go up quite a bit more. Do-do-do. Now I'm pretty sure some parts of the US are a bit warmer right now as well. I think I even seen one post at some place in the US that closed pools down because it was too hot for the pool workers to be outside. I was like, you gotta be shitting me. You think the pool would be the most essential during the heat, right? For God's sakes, if the workers can't do it, get them some fucking refrigeration suits or something. What the hell are we talking about here? It's too hot for pool workers. Alright, let's do some training. Come on, let's get this Sea King guy stronger. Now we're talking. Now he's like one of the strongest heroes on our team, right? Tied with Tengu for the lead. Alright, so next we'll have to boost him to 211. Then we'll have to boost him to 211 and him to 211? I don't know, we'll have to check. What fucking level are we at again? Holy shit, we're at 219. So we could go a lot higher. Damn, I wish we had more robots. Alright, let's try a couple casino spins. See if we can get any luck. Alright, that was not a good one. Let's try again. Oh, so close. One way. So if we land there and then spin again, should land there. Shit. Too bad we couldn't have at least landed her when we did all those draws. Maybe we'll try that right now. See if we could land her today in a draw. Yeah, it's a good question. I was just thinking about that. Like, even if I had choices of every clone in the game, who would I want for my ultimate team? So I was thinking I really should try to copy the winner of the Hunger Games. This is probably the ultimate team, right? Right now I got Alice so far. I'm damn close to getting her unlocked. I'm thinking actually pretty close to both of these. Him, I'm pretty sure I'm a mile away. Him, a mile away. So yeah, that's what I'll probably do, is try to copy the winner of the Hunger Games and then just keep seeing who's the new Hunger Games winner. I know people were debating who is some of the best heroes, and someone was saying that Thor is actually good. So I was like, yeah, right, let's see, who the hell is Thor? Oh, Thor's probably lightning, right? Yeah, because at one point, yeah, I don't know, has anyone heard anything good about Anubis? I know someone showed me that this guy's actually pretty good, but I doubt it. Oh yeah, I was thinking too, what happens if the Hunger Games wasn't there? Then who would I pick for a team? Ah, there he is, Thor. Or Odin, that's who. Getting my Greek, or not Greek, Norse mythology mixed up. Dear God. Now, someone was saying Odin's pretty good, but I kind of doubt it. He doesn't actually look that good. But to be honest, if I got Odin, that wouldn't be such a bad idea, because then I'd have like another Lightning team member. She's pretty good. I might get him on the team. Have him. But yeah, that'd probably be pretty shit. Because really I don't need her on the team. And if he's only on there because he is, I don't know. Now if I had to pick any fire heroes to be on my team, I'm pretty sure I got the ones on that I'd want already. Tengu. But a lot of Hunger Games teams don't bring Tengu, and I can see why, because he is getting pretty useless on my team as well. I don't think I would bring her. I still have her, because she's linked to Tengu right now. I don't think I would bring him. I wouldn't bring either of these. She's tempting, because I think she was in the Hunger Games. I don't think either of these are any good. Yeah, we showed the lightning already. Showed that. Oh yeah, the blue team. This is who we need. So we're going to try to get him, her, probably even her eventually. But he needs to be linked in DNA to Alice. And then these two apparently are just good fighters. For the ultimate team, apparently adding this guy, but I don't know. To me, he doesn't seem as strong as Suzo, so I'd probably go with Suzo over this guy. I don't know. None of the other ones look good. Maybe that dragon, I don't know. Yeah, and then the genie. I want the genie. I wouldn't mind to add her because she's a pretty good healer too. I'm pretty sure I have the ingredients for her right now. Oh yeah, and then Bifel. Thinking of adding Bifel to my team. He's good as well. I think we're just one Moriarty clone away from making him again. So then we could get Bifel. Or Charlemagne or whoever that is. Yeah, so the end of the game is actually in sight. We're getting close to the ultimate teams. Really, we just have to start making some of these heroes. Because I am quite a few golds away in this category. Even purple, for God's sakes. Yeah, so kind of a long answer, but that really is who I'm gunning for a better team. Yeah, I think with some of those teams, we could actually put a dent in this dungeon. Like, damn, we're close to beating this one even. Alright, let's try this. See if we can punch him. Because right now I boosted this guy up to 211. And I think I even might have enough shit to unlock him all the way up to 219. So once we get him up to 219, Suzo up to 219, then we should start tearing this team a new one. Fuck, man. Yeah, we definitely need the green equipped. See if that makes a difference. There we go. We got one of the trumps stunned right off the bat. If that doesn't help us, I don't know what will. Come on, game. We can do it. Boom. Oh yeah. Dizziness. Dizziness all around. Fuck, if only we didn't have Sea King. Sea King was useless. We had everyone down to one hit, and then he attacked just the boss. Which fucked us. Not in a good way. Too bad, man. Wasted it with Sea King. Gotta get him out of there. Monkey King would have even been better, for God's sakes. Alright, we got one of the moon guys stunned. Oh, fuck, man. Killed us all in one shot. The fuck was that bullshit? How is it even possible? Last time they didn't hit us at all. This time it just kills everyone one hit. Oh, fuck. Gotta be kidding. How did he do it again right off the bat? We even have the energy, so we're supposed to survive, right? Like, we have 2 health bars. How is he killing 2 health bars in one shot? Oh, dead again? You gotta be kidding. Damn. What was it? How did we do so good bringing that other hero and then switching them out? It just killed us all. Let's try it again. See if it works. Fuck, he died in one hit. Alright, so we'll have to try this. I know people have mentioned doing the sword god thing, but I don't have enough DNA to unlock, or purple potions to unlock all of his abilities. So I'll be starting from scratch from him, and I really can't afford to soak everything into him just to beat one level. I'm pretty sure we're almost beating him. Like, fuck, man, if we would have just had another hero instead of fucking that guy in our team, we would have won. Or at least did better. No, the end is in sight for Clone Evolution. It'll be kind of weird too, because once I'm finished Clone Evolution, I'll have to decide whether I want to do another full-time video game or just do a game that requires just an episode once a week. And that's probably what I will do, so I can do more vlogging. It's kind of neat doing a daily video game show, but it is a lot of work. Dear God, I know, I've done it over a year straight. But it is a lot of fun too. That's another reason why I wanted to see how long I could do an episode every day for. I think 2 or 3 times I missed an episode, but not too many. Nah, sometimes you do get emergencies that come out over the course of a whole year. God, man, we're just dying like hell. Fucking I hate this level. Okay, can burn in hell. Worse than we are. Nah, I shouldn't say that. You don't want to curse people to burn in hell, because that's where you'll end up. And I know it. Oh, cheers to that. Just kidding. What? No, bless that level. Bless its heart. May it live forever. Haunt us. Boom. Yeah, we're definitely not doing any different damage in this. Worse than ever. Cheers. Cheers to worse than ever. Yeah, it's kind of neat to think that some gold hero is going to be able to beat this dungeon level, but I'm highly skeptical of that. Like, most of the gold heroes, they'll just die in one hit, even if you did soup them up to their full ability. So if they're dying in one hit, it's not the greatest. Well, I guess Sword God, he might be able to dodge shit, but I highly doubt it. Even with, like, maxed out dodge, he'll probably still get hit half the time or something. Alright, I'll be right back. I just gotta grab another drink. I'm cooking in this heat, so I gotta drink a little. I think that was a really good idea for me to stand up and stretch too. It's like my whole body snapped. Snap, crackle, pop. Rice Krispies. That's good. Yeah, this is just another Laker. That first beer went down like water. I don't know. I made the foam a bit stronger. Shouldn't have. Now the nice part is when you stand up to just stretch for a minute, grab something out of the fridge. That's usually when it gets your blood flowing and it feels like the drink hits you a bit harder. It's hard to tell how much you drank until you actually stand up. I don't know if anyone's just turned old enough to drink. For college and university students, that's where you see a lot of mistakes. is they'll sit down at the bar and keep drinking and think they didn't drink that much. But as soon as they go to stand up, and then they're like, holy shit, drank a lot more than you thought. That blood starts flowing and it's like, bam. Alright, so I don't think we need any of that shit. And since we're at 40 minutes, Augusto says we could try Sword God even without the 5 stars. Alright, if you think it's worth the shot. I figured it was pointless unless we had 5 stars, but we did invest a fair bit to get him up to 3 star. Right, so you said equip some sort of dodge items. Oh, I know what you mean by dodge items, like that pet. We have one pet that has super dodge. Let's go check it out, which one. That's what I was thinking. I built the ultimate dodge pet. I think it's the duck. Duck for dodge. Yeah, dodge by 20%. Okay, so the duck has to go to Sword God.
I am the guardian of the sea, king of Atlantis. With the sword of heaven in his grasp.
And just for the time being, we'll unequip this. Since we're stripping this guy of everything, we'll give it to Sword God. I think, can he equip it, or is that too strong? Yeah, that's equipable. And we'll strip him of his chips for now. Oh, we can't because he's linked. See, that's one catch, right? Like, you can't ever strip someone all their chips because if they're linked, then you're fucked. But we can take hers and swap them over, and that should be damn close. Because that's all maxed out at 19s, right? That's the one nice thing. Now that everyone in my team, well, I'm almost got them all up to 20s. Let's do that, actually. Oh, fuck, the foam's all gone. I should have drank sooner. Slacking. Drug abuse. Just kidding, YouTube. Alright, let's see. What was I doing? Oh yeah, chip. My beard distracted me. The perils of alcohol distracts you. Alright, so really there's just one hero that doesn't have all... Oh yeah, there we go. I was going to say there's just one, but then I found another. Alright, so there, all 20s except for Tengu. Tengu's the one that lacks 20s. See? All 20s, 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 20s. So it's just Tengu. It's kind of freaky, eh? We're actually getting to the end. The last 3 chips to go. Ah, we don't have enough. Alright, so yeah, 3 more chips to go, and we'll have everyone up to 20, which will boost all of our linked heroes up to level 20 chips for everything. Everything gold 20s. So that's what I'll probably do when it comes to this, whatchamacallit. For the Darwin lab, what our eventual plan will be is to have the rescue capsule and have all reds, excuse me, and all gold chips, so that everyone will have gold chips, level 20, and be a whole team of reds here. So we'll have our main red team and all of our backup reds. So that'll be our main objective to try to accomplish before we complete the game. I think we're getting damn close, right? Like, look how many reds we already got linked. And I've got a hero link that's red in this one. And I think someone else, can't remember who. Not Tengu, is it? No, he's a gold, that's right.
Even at the I am the guardian of the sea, king of
Alright, so for now, I guess we'll give this guy just whatever, so that in case we use him by accident, he's not out of everything. Right, so what else did Sword God need? We gave him the items, we gave him the chips, we gave him the pet for super dodge. I think that's all we can give him, unless you know of something else. The only other thing I could think of would be DNA, but be funny if we could get dodge increase. It'd be like, you're... Hey, it's funny, we actually did upgrade him to level 9. So Augusto says ensure that Sword God's evasion is greater than 50%. So how would I ensure that? Evasion. Dodge 104 is greater than 50. I think that's what you meant. Dodge is evasion. Let's hope, because then that'd be greater than 50. I think the pet probably helped, right? Alright, so let's try, see, well, let's go with ordinary one first. See if this will make the difference. Who are we swapping out instead? Him? So let's see if they actually miss him ever, eh? No, he didn't dodge at all. First hit he died. Sadly. See if he dodges his next attack. He is living pretty long. You gotta give him that. He lived longer than Suzo, sadly. No, he didn't dodge any attacks. He died each time they attacked him. That's what I was thinking. His level is just too weak, right? Because we're against like level 240 heroes. They're not going to miss no matter how many items we equip. He's still going to get hit every time and just die in one hit. But it was worth a shot. Let's try it again in case we can pull it off. But let's boost up fire, or no, water. See if that would help him get his element going. Yeah, that'd be cool. If maybe water will help boost him up. Holy shit, we're just getting slaughtered. Water is not a good element. I don't even think we hit anyone. Water is like the worst. Water is like the element of weakness. Put that on, your team will die. Wonder if that ever happens. Hunger Games teams accidentally set it to water. Go in, die. Hey, Noah Gaming Clan. He's back. He says his internet went out tonight. Wild. Yeah, let's do a weather update to see what kind of storms are going. I was thinking that'd be fun to do during the show, so I'll boot that up. But in the meantime, let's get another battle going. Let's mix it up with a bit of expedition. I'm a loser. Come on, game. Stop rubbing it in. It's like, do you have to keep rubbing it in? Give it a rest already. Will ya? Will ya? Somebody leash that dog. Well, yeah, that's what I should do. I should really add that clip into the song. Dear God, I was thinking, well, what clips could I add in? That's perfect. I never even thought. Will ya? Somebody leash that dog. Come on. Alright, let's get back to the game. Sorry. Creative instinct hit me. What am I doing? That's a horrible team. I'm like looking up at that team like, dear God, what did I send in there? Let's try that. Alright, next we'll bring up a weather report, because we haven't done a weather report on my show for a while. I used to like doing them all the time, but kind of got sick of it. Alright, for today's weather. Excuse me. Alright, so if anyone's wondering, this is what my gravity well map looks like. Some of the latest technologies. Now, it's kind of neat, but it's definitely controversial. Some people think it's not a real pattern, but I didn't actually make the pattern. It's just the solstices drawn with Google Earth. So it's actually a natural pattern. So that's one of the reasons I think that it could be somewhat of an accurate pattern. If you look at Australia, that's when I did Australia. I was like, wow, pattern for that's pretty cool. But anyways, let's bring up the weather. So with Google Earth, not only can you map gravity wells, but you can also map the weather. We'll see what kind of weather we got going on. Now, if you're wondering why I think gravity wells sometimes are accurate, it's because you often see clouds spin around them. And I don't think science really has been able to explain why it spins in those locations yet. They call it jet streams or whatever, but I don't know. To me, it's a little bit coincidental that they often spin right around it. I guess you're really going to put spinning patterns all over a globe. It'll just happen at random, sometimes right over the orbs. But I think it's so often that it really makes you wonder. No, it's actually kind of rare for them to pool right over it. Usually they spin around it. But I guess sometimes they do pool right over it. Anyways, let's check out what weather's going on here. I don't know what this window is. That could be NOAA calling, maybe. I don't know if I even have Skype open. Let me open Skype, see if I do. Oh, it is NOAA calling. Let's bring him on the show. Sorry, Noah. Just got to grab my headphones. Alright, hooked up to wires like the Borg. Yeah, hopefully nothing's too loud. Alright, let's hit answer. And sorry, no, I'll have to go into the settings before I can hear you. Just hold on a sec. I can anticipate the problems now. I know it's coming. It's gonna fuck with me every time. There we go. Alright, so now I can hear Noah, and I'll set the camera so he can see me. Start virtual cam. Hey Noah, how's it going, man? Welcome back to the show. Alright, so right now you're on the gravity well screen. There you go. Hey, you got your green screen going again, or artificial one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks good. Alright, so let's check out the weather in our neck of the woods. Hey, even that little gravity well had a bit of spin around it. Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is what our neck of the woods has been looking like. The Gulf of Mexico is an obvious one because you get a lot of storm formations around it and it just looks obvious. The Great Lake one, it's a little bit less obvious.
There's
yeah.
actually a big storm over me right now.
So you said you're in Central? So that's the storm. Or no, that's
Yeah.
New Mexico. Oklahoma City, Tulsa. Oh, Kansas. No, I really don't know much of the state's geography yet. I'm still learning it. No, so that's where I live, is right in the center
We
here.
have a lot of rain here.
Wow. Now that's my town there, and that's how far I am from Toronto. So you can see that when public transit, if you take the last train, it goes all the way to here, and that's the last public transit for Toronto. But it's good, because if I want to get to Niagara Falls, then I can just go there, and Niagara Falls is here. So it's like the same distance from my place to Niagara Falls as it is to Toronto. Or if you want to get to, say, Detroit. So where's Detroit? I think Detroit's near Sarnia, isn't it?
I think it's in New York or something.
Yeah. I could have swore I seen Detroit one time. Oh yeah, it's across the Detroit River. So here it is. There's Detroit River. Yeah, so sometimes I go for New Year's parties here. That's my big party place. Well, at least it was before the pandemic. Now, if anyone's wondering what's here for partying, I'll show it to you. Ah, here it is. You can probably see it already.
Looks like a big circle room.
Yeah. I wonder if I can zoom right down and show you. Yeah, this is one of my province's biggest casinos. It's Caesar's Palace. Oh yeah, there it is, the big building for the casino. There's the casino entrance. It kind of looks shitty from this angle, but... And then nice part...
If it's called Caesar's Palace, do they have Little Caesar's Pizza?
Yeah, they should. No, they have Caesar's, what is it, the Coliseum. So they have big shows. I got to see Price is Right recorded there. No, it was just one of the game or game show or traveling.
I actually
game
saw
show.
one of the Price was Right.
Yeah. No, then the balcony that they have at the casino, it overlooks the, what is it, the stadium in Detroit. I forget what it's called. It's Coliseum or something. No, Staples Center. No, something like that.
Looks like a big ocean.
Yeah, this is the Detroit River. Yeah, let's see. What's the Detroit Stadium called? It should say it here. If anyone's been to Detroit, they might know. I don't think it's Staples Center, or maybe it's Ford. Holy. So that's why a lot of Toronto fans will go to Detroit to watch games, because it's not really that far away.
I guess Ford is advertising
there it
cars
is.
for Google.
There's what no one was asking for. The giant Little Caesars is across the street.
Yeah. Yeah, it's Little Caesars.
Yeah, so Caesar's Palace is right across from Little Caesars Stadium or Arena. Yeah, so you guessed it well. I would have never even guessed that that was true. Alright, so let's get back to the game. Oh yeah, did we want to see the weather for my region? Oh yeah, we did already. I think there's going to be some more storms coming.
Yeah. I think they've passed over me now.
Yeah, that's good. Now, the only other cool thing that my map can show is earthquakes is pretty good on it too. Let's go with... Earthquakes in general or major? We'll do both. I haven't seen any, see what the recent earthquakes are like. You notice how recently on the news there's almost been no earthquakes? It's been very mild. Hardly been any.
Yeah.
So that's what I was wondering, if there's some big buildup
The Earth
before
might
something
be
big.
during a giant big one.
Yeah. Know that Black Hills region where the X marks the spot? I think that's where Mount Rushmore is, but I could be wrong.
Wow.
No, sometimes I wonder about earthquakes, but hopefully it's not really in our lifetime. Los Angeles, yeah, it is right on the line. I never even noticed that. It's kind of funny. Now, some people ask why the
Is XSplit,
Is XSplit what, sir? Ottawa.
is XSplit streaming software really good?
XSplit was what I had to use for a long time because I was learning how to do it, and it's good for beginners. But if you can like learn quick, you probably could switch right to OBS right away. It depends really how fast you can pick up stuff. Because there is a bit of a learning curve when you start new software.
Yeah, I use OBS right now.
Yeah, so if you're already using OBS, then you shouldn't have to worry. You'll already probably be better off. I only use XSplit for the virtual cam. The problem with XSplit is it really lags your computer. So if you, even with a supercomputer, XSplit will probably lag it like crazy. So that's why I switched to OBS. It's almost like 90% more efficient when it comes to your computer resources. I don't know how they managed it. Yeah. However they did it, it works a lot better. No, Puerto Rico.
Yeah, I actually have some issues where OBS is actually really laggy when I record stuff on it.
Yeah. Now, I wouldn't be surprised. I've always been constantly upgrading computers to try to record better. Seems like they're always more demanding and demanding every time you go up in resolution. Now, if anyone's wondering what these jagged lines, that's actually the official Earth's crust. So you can see what the Earth crust interacts with the map. I thought it's kind of interesting here. You can almost see how it does kind of match the same formations as the gravity well pattern itself. Especially there, it jaggeds off. Damn, it almost lined up perfectly.
I always think of the surface of Earth as a bunch of crust on your pizza.
Yeah, there's a lot of cool theories. There's an orange peel theory. Some people think that the crust is like an orange peel, but it could slide around the center core. I doubt that's possible, but maybe. Oh, the Holy Land. It even had an earthquake near Jordan. Alright, so there isn't really too much in the way of interesting news, other than weather's been a little bit acting up, earthquakes has been mild. No particular line cloud formations that are too striking. Quite a good few spin patterns. I've never seen the spin pattern at the North Pole that dramatic, so that's kind of interesting. Usually the clouds don't actually spin that much around it. Maybe that's why our weather's so fucked up right now. Yeah, that one around Paris, that one seems to be a pretty active one. I'm surprised science must have an interesting time explaining it. Some sort of like jet stream or whatever they'll call it.
This spider scared me last night.
Spider?
For what? Just rain.
Yeah.
We find out what.
It's like on the window.
Boom. Alright, we'll do some more of the game.
Whatever.
Now, if anyone likes to see the latest space updates, let me know. I can always show what my gravity well pattern looks like on Mars, and it's pretty wild too. I was surprised that Google Earth had it
There's
set
stuff
up like
for
that.
Yes.
One click of the button, you can check out Mars.
Wow. I didn't know that Google Earth could check out different planets.
Yeah, I'll show you the list. It's kind of neat.
Do they have Street View on Mars?
Maybe in certain regions. I don't think the whole planet, that's for sure.
Maybe like in places where drones land.
Yeah, so let's turn off the weather. And we'll change it to a different planet. So you just go up here. Oh, I'll bring it to the other screen so you can see it. If you go up to the top here, where this part is, this little icon, you can open it and it'll change it between sky, Mars, or moon. So that's the only choices right now. I can hardly wait till they add other planets, but I think they can't because the gravity well pattern will be so obvious on the other planets, they'll be almost undeniable. Especially when you look at Mars. Let's go check out that one. It's a shame. If I had my double computer set up, it's really fun for this. Because then I can show Earth and Mars at the same time. Alright, so what I'll do is I'll put Earth back for a sec because I got to get it aligned to where I want to be. Oh, we're actually pretty close. Now that you can notice that on Earth, one of the main features is if you have the equator, it has quite a few ridges that go right to the orb there. So keep that in mind when we bring up Mars. It's quite wild. Oh yeah, you can't see it until I switch it to infrared. But I'll bring it up in infrared. No, it's nice. I don't think it's infrared, but what do they call it? Elevation. Ah, Skype just opened. Ah, here we go. Google Mars, Viking colored. I think that's the one. Or no, topography. That's the one. Right, so now when you look at the two planets compared, it actually has that same ridge going to the equator spot. And some of the volcanoes line up in a weird pattern as well. That one's the biggest one on the planet, Olympus. I was hoping Olympus would land right under it, but no luck. Slightly off-centered. Which, maybe that theory is true, that a planet can shift slightly. Because you think, if you took that whole crust and just shifted it over a bit, it would probably line up perfectly. But I think once we take this type of imagery and we apply it to other moons and planets, and it also makes really wild patterns, like lining up with it and shit, then it will start to be like, okay, maybe we gotta look more into this gravity well stuff. I don't know, I think with Mars, the only part that really strikes my eye is I like the equator. It's pretty sweet. Yeah, so we'll check out the comparison again. The equator of Mars and the equator of Earth. Whoops, I have to turn off the topography for Mars. Well, yeah, actually you can see it better this way. So you can see how the planets line up. Oh yeah, that's really sweet. See how like that ridge line here? Oh yeah, did we lose Noah? I think Noah's not here anymore, huh? I thought for a second I was just cutting him off a lot. Yeah, he was disconnected. So maybe it was a storm. It says it's active, so maybe he'll be calling back shortly. Dear God, man, though, that looks nice. I didn't realize I could do that. Instead of bringing up two planets, I can just switch back and forth like that quickly. See, as you can see, South America really doesn't match because like there's water here and stuff. But look at the outer line, whereas if the ocean was a little bit lower, then the land mass would actually go out to there. So keep an eye out on that when I switch and watch it. Now it's looking a lot closer. And you can see like there's a big chasm of depression going right down to here. And look at the two. That's like messed. How accurate it is. And like look, this part up here almost lines up exactly with the Hudson Bay. It's only off by a little. You'd have to slide it over a little bit, boom, line right up. So like I said, maybe there is a slight shift that has occurred. It's fucking mind-blowing, but I don't know. Now, if anyone's wondering what's out here on Earth, this is basically where Hawaii is out there. Holy shit, did you see the connection? Mars is Olympus, the biggest volcano, and Hawaii on the same line. And they're not even far from each other. That is fucked. I never even noticed that. Sorry for swearing so much, but man, holy shit. Wow, that's wild. I call this the Pac-Man. Looks like a yellow Pac-Man here. Holy shit, man. I never realized that. I wonder if scientists must have realized it already. Eh? They're like, what the hell? Why does Mars's Olympus almost match exactly where Hawaii is? That's odd, eh? On Mars, Asia is like the lower part for some reason, eh? It's like the opposite. So what would normally be ocean on Earth is land on Mars. That's fucked, right? Why is the opposite like that on the other side of the planet? I never even noticed that. Oh, except for this part. This part is ocean on both. Man, that's trippy as fuck. Can't believe that. Alright, let's see what Africa is like on Mars. I'm sorry to get carried away with Mars, but dear God, man, this is pretty wild. Alright, so I was figuring something wouldn't line up too much. Well, you look at this. This would be the coast of Africa. This would be the Strait of Gibraltar going in. So Europe would be essentially underwater, part of the North Pole on Mars, because it's quite a bit smaller planet. Or not quite a bit, but substantially. Yeah, so I can track to see where Atlantis would be on Mars. Oh yeah, look at the depression there. It's one of the major splits where it lines up. Alright, so this would be the Atlantis location. Let's check. Yeah. So the Atlantis point on Mars and Earth. What do they call it on Mars? They call it the Roddenberry? Ooh. Now that's wild. Because you know what that means. Roddenberry is one of the guys that writes Star Trek, and he's also involved in a lot of like the conspiracy stuff talk. So that's pretty wild. I didn't even notice. We'll have to find out why they named that region of Mars the Roddenberry. No, some people talk about Kubrick as always being the conspiracy guy for other planets, but Roddenberry was up there. Alright, so yeah, let's keep it on Mars. Let's go back to the game. I don't want to get too carried away. The Congo River wraps around that one. Oh, Noah's back. He says his internet went down. That's okay. It's all good. Now I was getting carried away with gravity wells, so it probably didn't matter too much. Got to get back to the gaming. No, if anyone likes like wild live research like that, that's what I'm starting to get better at. I realize that I can do shows. Oh yeah, wrong screen. Because a lot of times I make pretty big discoveries just doing research like that, and it's like wild when it actually happens live on a show. Now I was supposed to share some of it with the Electric Universe group on Facebook that has thousands of members. Now it's nice to know that I can flip back and forth from Mars like that. It's actually super trippy. Before I had it set up so I had duplicate computers and then 2 versions so you could see one next to each other, but just flipping back and forth I think looked better. And way easier to do. Yeah, so if your parents ask you what you're watching, it's like, oh, just about a video gaming, bit of gravity well, theoretical research. It's like checking out the formations of volcanoes on Mars. How it aligns with Hawaii. Yeah, because Hawaii is one hell of a volcano, right? So I was thinking it would be kind of weird if it aligned into the same spot, right? I think that's good evidence that the gravity well pattern is pretty well established across bodies of any size. That maybe we even have some sort of volcano point on us. Just kidding. What? Shouldn't ate those tacos. Just kidding. Now everything does go in scales, right? Like when you look at sacred geometry, it always goes and repeats in different scales. You look at a universe, you look at a grain of sand, they have a lot of similarities. Oh yeah, so while Noah hasn't called back in yet, we could do some more of the big stuff for the clone. Oh yeah, let's get a quick message from the sponsor.
Hey, Today's Gravity Well special with the heat wave is brought to you by Crack. It'll fuck you up. Woo!
Welcome back, everyone. So I have to take out my earplug because it sounds really distracting hearing noise. I'm not like Commander Data anymore. Can't concentrate on 10 different noises at the same time. Now, if anyone's into science fiction, I've been watching some of the trailers from the new season of Picard. I know people are bashing it, man, but fuck, man, I love that show just for how many cameos I have with my old heroes from the other show. I've almost met all of them at conventions throughout my life, and it was some of the greatest times I've ever had. So when I see them getting together again, I don't care how bad they write the story, I'm just happy to see it. And they had a naked Picard. So I was like, if they had a naked Picard at the end of the season, maybe there's a chance for a naked 7 and 9. I don't know, hopefully they can go a little bit more in that direction, but who knows, maybe we'll get a little bit more naked Picard first, and they'll work their way there eventually. Imagine the meeting, they're like, you know guys, the naked Picard was great and all, but we do have 7 on the show, right? Science fiction, come on, let's get a little creative here. No, most people must be thinking like, oh, 7, she's so old by now, but I don't know, for my age, I kind of like her. I should say kinda, she's like the best woman on TV. Maybe second to Amanda Tapping. Amanda Tapping's pretty cool, because I've actually heard her talk in real life. And she's surprisingly so similar to her character. Scary similar. I remember I got to go to a convention and meet, who is it, Scully from the X-Files? And she was nothing like her character, so I thought that was kind of neat. No, Scully in real life turned out to be like a really down-to-earth, like, party person. She was telling us stories about how she ran from the cops. I was like, wow. I don't think Scully from the X-Files would be telling us those stories. No, I don't think it was that bad running from the cops. I think she said she was just trying to avoid getting a ticket for something. Oh yeah, and she has the memory issue. So I was happy because I'm like, yeah, I noticed that it seems to affect a lot of people in real life. So I'm not happy that she has it, but it's more happy that to know that a lot of people in my family aren't the only ones going through it. Happens to a lot of people. No, my uncle's kind of getting better, or not better, but we did get him a new wheelchair, and that's helping. Dear God, has wheelchair technology ever come a long way? Like if you compared the wheelchair that he used to have with the one he has now. The one he has now is way more comfortable than even an office chair. And it has all these special hookups on it. Did I lose? Oh, fucking son of a hell. I fucking lost. You gotta be kidding me. To this team? Holy Hannah. Yeah, that really sucked. As far as like sucking goes, that all-time sucking. Level 200 of all, for fuck's sakes. It must have been the Genie. That's the only thing I can think of. Genie's a piece of shit. Can't beat him. No, it would be funny if I went to college or university and took a course for weather patterns. Become, what is it, meteorologist or whatever they call it for weather. I would have a hard time like sitting there and not arguing with the teacher because I'd be like, holy shit, man, jet streams? You gotta be kidding me. Now, I can hardly wait till I get some more academic type people on the show to talk about my gravity well research, but it's going to take a little while. We're starting to get a few shows under our belt without horrible technical difficulties. Oh yeah, we're just getting our asses kicked over and over. Fucking pieces of shit. Yeah, so no gold chest for us. Let's get a quick show for the patrons before we open some of the rewards today. Alright, today's rewards were brought to you by the patrons. Suki, Dan, Jim, Ray, and Travis. So thanks everyone at Patreon. You're awesome. No, I just got some more ideas for the patron song today. We're going to have some clips from some of our previous videos, even some of my previous channel videos. So yeah, we're going to be styling for that. I was wondering, like, yeah, if I do a song, I have to bring in some clips. So yeah, that's some good fucking work we got done on the show tonight. So thanks everyone's help for that, and yeah, for patron, we're gonna be styling that patron song. Who knows? It'll be funny. The guy who was who is recorded doing the audio for the race, if that show or song became popular, imagine one day he's like listening to the radio. He's like, "What's this new song?" So he's listening to it, and he's like, "Hey, someone put a leash on that dog." He's like, "Wait a minute, is that me?" It's like, I kind of remember. Didn't that happen at a race? Yeah, so that would be weird if we actually put that in the song. Song becomes popular. I know that's kind of a weird coincidence of events that'll never occur, but who knows? That'd be weird if it did. Buddy turns on the radio. He's like, "Hey, that sounds familiar." Hopefully he doesn't get too mad for being recorded, but I'm pretty sure that's how it works. Like, if you're outside, you get recorded. I don't think you have to ask permission. They can ask you to remove it, but... There we go. 10. Fuck, man. No purples again. Dear God, they just keep giving us utter horse shit. Why was I thinking, like, the next day's draw would be better? It's fucking just as bad. Oh, well. Fucking hate that shit. Oh, well, let's do one more draw and see if we can get one good one. Come on, game. Don't let us down. We can do it. Ah, Boudica. It's not a worse garbage, but it's still pretty high up there on the garbage order. I know some people that are beginner players might be like, "Ooh, Boudica," but no, she's not really useful for us at all at this point. Alright, let's check out what they gave us, like Budokai wise. How many Budokais we have. Did we get a Robin or a Budokai? Oh, yeah, we got a Budokai. So we got 2. Soon we'll be making a new gold. Yeah, if only we could get the last Charlemagne we would need. So if anyone's wondering what the future plans for the show is, what we're going to be doing next is we're going to be spending some money at the guild store. And no, it's not the guild store. At the... Oh, for God's sakes. Yeah, we want to save up and get that, but that's going to be a while. Oh, I remember, the Vibram store. Yeah, at the Vibram store, we're going to be buying her, Arena Girl, once we get a few more tokens. Hopefully before this runs out, or I'll be smashing the computer. No, then, yeah, once we get her, then we'll be upgrading our team by adding Freya. And once Freya's added, that will be good. If anyone doesn't know who Freya is, let's check out Freya so we can check her out. Not just her boobs, but we'll actually check her stats out. No, we can't really check out Freya's boobs because I think she's had them removed. Let's check. Yes, she had hers removed. So hopefully it was nothing serious. Anyways. So let's go Prayer of Love. So yeah, so healing stuff. Oh, she increases immunity and speed. That's good. Holy, increased attack? Is that just for her or everyone? Yeah, so once we add Freya, our team's going to be looking quite a bit better. And then we'll also be... Got him. Yeah, we're just one hero him away from making Bifel. So yeah, once we get this guy gold, boom, make Bifel. And then we'll have Bifel's abilities. Which will be a lot more healing. Permanently increase dodge by 52. Holy shit, if we add Bifel, he stuns people. You know what that means? once they're stunned, Suzo will love them. Because I'm pretty sure Suzo does damage to stunned people, right? That'll be a good combination. Having Suzo to hit people hard when they're stunned. All right. Holy, there it is. If a target is paralyzed or stunned, it increases the additional damage by 150. And then if he kills the enemy, he becomes an oppressor. So he'll be a leader just like ours in Canada. The tyrannical oppressors. Nah, it's making us stronger. That's what I hope. Never look at hardship and say, oh, wah. Normally I try to look at hardship and be like, alright, that's going to make me stronger. As long as it doesn't kill me. No, it's the whole victimhood thing, right? It's so easy to get caught in it because it's the easiest way out. Like, oh, I feel so sorry for me. I have such difficult things to do. It's like, oh, you poor baby. Would you like help? Oh, we can hear the thunder outside, eh? I better wrap this show up pretty quick. I don't want to fry anything. Even worse than me. No, I'm just kidding. Sorry, I gotta stop insulting myself so much. It's horrible. Alright, so we tried our best. We did 2 more sets of scroll draws, and they gave us jack shit for extra purples. Or even blues. Or no, purples they gave us 0. Blues they gave us a few, but blues are useless. We really needed purples, so we got fucked. Not in a good way. It's a shame, because we could have only locked him and the Vibram tokens. But instead they screwed us. Sons of bitches. Now I wish there was some way we could get extra red scrolls, enough to do another set 10 draw of reds. But I don't think that's possible, right? Like, look how many we need. We only have 2. So even if I had 3,000, could buy an extra 3 red scrolls from the store, that would still only put us to 5. And we'd be only halfway. So, fuck, man. We're screwed. We can't get it. And obviously we could try this, but if we burn this, they're just going to give us a couple blue heroes. So it's garbage. There's no point in doing it. Still won't be enough. Oh well, I don't want to be too negative though, because hopefully we're going to get something good. It'll be either the chess, or even monster hunting, it wouldn't matter. Abyss we had recently, Infinite Fight Ring we get all the time. So really it is just a battle between monster hunting and chess. I'm hoping chess. If I had to guess, it's monster hunting. So bring on the monster hunting. Holy fuck, there's a whole bunch of stuff we didn't do yet. Alright, we can win some jewels. I like to see that. Like it a lot. Excuse me. Yeah, I wonder is the Price is Right a show on TV still? I haven't watched TV in so many years. I think Drew Carey was the host of it last time I was watching. Bob Barker was the host for quite a few years. There we go. Now we're all set up for those. Now I was thinking we were playing so much, I never even got half the shit completed. Oh fuck, I thought we fought at 10 million. That was close. Yeah, so if anyone's wondering, I got some of the latest new discs that are like experimental, made in Sweden. They're supposed to be like top of the line for what I like to do. So I thought that was neat. Not only were they making experimental discs, but they're making it for my throwing style. So I was like, wow. So I ordered that one. Who knows how long it'll take to get here. But when it arrives, we'll go test it on the course. Maybe I'll have some exciting news to tell everyone. If I find a disc that actually works for me, well, we'll see me get some better scores. Maybe I'll film a couple rounds, show people what the course is like near me. Yeah, it's a shame. I could have been playing against a pro this whole time. I didn't even know he lived so close. But sadly, he's moving to another city, which I gotta go check to see how far it is. He might actually be moving close to my place up north, so when I move up north, hopefully I'll have another person that I can play against. It's really good. Alright, so yeah, I'm actually looking forward to Clone Evolution's episode tomorrow. Hopefully we'll get some new updates on the thing, and congratulations again to Collator for winning the Hunger Games. And we're going to try to copy your team so we get a cool team going. I just want to take a glance how many heroes were away from getting that team. We got this person, we're just her away from getting her. Got this person. I think we still have this person. Got this person. And then we're just him away. So isn't that wild? We're like one gold hero away from both of these. Now that's the thing. We need Sword God and also 2 copies in order to make him. So that's a bit of a piss off. And we need an extra copy of him, which is a piss off. Why couldn't they make it like the pumpkin guy instead? Why is it the same heroes for both? That's just stupid. Like, why are the same heroes required for like 2 heroes right next to each other? Can you make it a little bit more diverse? Come on, game. Diversity. Get with it. No, so that's who we're going to be going for in the future. 1 hero away from here, 1 hero away from her, 1 hero away from her, 1 hero away from him. I think even 1 hero away from him. So dear God. Now I just want to check. I don't think I have any. Oh yeah, and we still have to do 1 more battle. Forgot that too. No, so we don't have anyone there. What I'll do is I'll check here. Now I'm looking for the guy in the wheelchair. Fuck, we don't have him. No, so we only have 1 copy of him because we have him in this chest. So we're really 2 heroes away to make that person, but that's not too bad. 2 wheelchair guys away. Yeah, that's one of the tours I'm going to do. So I'm going to show everyone on my YouTube channel the Stephen Hawking Center. I actually live just a couple blocks away from it. So yeah, hopefully that'll be an exciting video to come to the channel in the future. I know some people might think Stephen Hawking Center, it's pretty boring shit. Like, what the hell could you show there? But there's some pretty good jokes there. You'd be surprised. So we'll go check it out. No, it's how they design the building. You know how like you think it's a really smart building, but they have some serious design flaws. So I'll let you in on the design flaws, see what you think of them. They're almost so funny that are such bad design flaws that it's comical, I think. So I won't give it away, but we'll wait till we get there. And I know we're not that far away. Some people are like, oh dear God, your vlogging series is taking forever, but it's not so easy to get it going. There's a lot of technical hurdles I've been hitting, but I've been slowly working my way over them. And quite a bit of physical hurdles as well. It's been either too hot, too cold, raining, or body aching. So yeah, let's try to get some good luck in a row. See what we can do. Alright, let's give some a shout out to everyone in the chat. Augusto Pasquirios Baliso, George Washington, and Noah Gaming Clan. So thanks everyone. Hey, Noah even made it onto the chat today for another Skype call, so thanks for calling in. If anyone wants to check out his channel, just make sure to type in the name that he has on YouTube there, and they'll bring up his channel. And once you get to his main channel, or the one he's using now, you can get referred to his old channel as well. I think he said he was working on a way to get access to it again, but apparently he only has access to one channel. But he's still referring you to both. Alright, let's go to the affiliate links and we'll come back to this battle, see how it worked out. Alright, so Patreon, thanks again for you guys. Society 6, finishing quick, my specialty, comes t-shirts, bed sheets, both popular with the ladies. Hideout TV, pays you to watch videos, swag bucks to shop, GameKit to try games, and free Bitcoin. It's a wallet system for crypto, and Bitcoin's in there, and if you want to use BetFury, it has every type of crypto. And both wallet systems are free to use, have different casinos that you can spend it at. So just make sure that you be careful and follow all your regional laws for all these offers, including the Virtual Mate Sex Machine. It's for adults and men only, but if ladies need one, they know who to call. Just kidding. But anyways, if you want 10 bucks off on 150 or more purchase at Virtual Mate, use the coupon code below. So thanks. Let's go check out how that battle did. No! Let's try one more battle at it, see if we can win it, but we'll change it up to take her out. Oh no, we really need her. Who am I kidding? We're hardly healing at all, so let's take her out and put someone who can really pack a punch. Let's try him. Who knows, maybe this will make the difference. Now if anyone has any ideas of how to try beating this level, you can try putting in the chat here on YouTube, and I'll try it next time on the show. Or you can put it in the Discord, and if you need access to the Discord, just let me know in the chat below, and I'll try to get you a link to that as well. The Discord links expire, so just we'll have to try to get it and send it, and hopefully it won't expire by the time you receive it. Or just ask me during a live show. That's probably the best time, because then you can guarantee it won't expire if you do it immediately. Alright, let's go to the fire screen. We're getting our ass wiped. I don't think Tengu has a chance. Alright, thanks again everyone for watching. If you happen to get any Tengu sweat in your vaporizer, because he looks like he's hot as hell too, in your vaporizer, it tastes like shit, give the show a dislike. But if it doesn't happen, you can give the show a like. Really appreciate it. And just make sure never buy the products from my sponsor.
Because it will ruin your life. Bye for now, everyone. See you later.
Take care. Have a good week. And yeah, good luck in the events. Hopefully you do better than I did. I did absolute shit. Later. No, I did get one of the Moriartys or Charlemagne's, so I can't bitch. That part was super good. Alright, later.